Hey guys, go on, and welcome to today's video. So today's video marks the day 30 of my Master in the Month challenge number 3, where I take on the challenge of doing a handstand for 50 meters. So like I said in my previous video, these last 15 days, the second half of this challenge, I have continued my training regime of just doing shoulder exercises where I am focusing more on endurance and being able to stay up, as well as flexibility for my shoulders and neck, because that's how I fell short last time I attempted that at the midway point. If you haven't seen that video, probably check it out so you can see where I kind of was at my halfway point, and so then we can see where we are now. So that's pretty much it. I've been doing the exact same thing, so let's get out the park and let's see how I go. Alright, so we're out here at a nice isolated park. So as you can see, I have set up the cones. I've double coned it all because every time I've been practicing, I've been veering out left and right and getting lost. So hopefully having the 2 cones, I go through the gates and it makes it a little bit easier. So I've actually set up to the 50 meters, and because I have been feeling pretty confident at the moment, I've set up 2 extra cones for the 60 meter and 70. And let's see, just in case I can get past the 50 and get up to those. So I'll warm up the muscles and then we'll get into it. Made it. So, oh, that was so much harder than what I thought. Being at the day 15, I thought I was actually so confident that I could do the 100 meters, 200 meters, but those last 10 meters, getting to that line, as soon as I saw those cones lined out, I just had to drop over it. But I mastered it. 50 meter handstand walk in 30 days. Whew. Did it. Wow. So as you saw how I set up, I actually went in thinking that I was pretty confident and that I could probably get further than that 50 meters. As soon as I got to that 40 meter, it pretty much was like my day 15, except my shoulders were just getting the wobbles and was ready to drop. As soon as, I'm glad that I had those cones with the multiple colors marked out, because I just knew I needed to get there so I could then just fall after that. But I did it. That is actually so exciting, and wow, 50 meters handstand walk. So that pretty much just goes to show you guys that obviously I have had experience in this, but if I can do it with the minimal practice that I've had, you guys can do it too. So I'm so happy that I can actually tick off this challenge of complete and call myself a master at handstands walking. So for the scoring of this challenge, first up, difficulty, yeah, it's quite difficult. Relative to my current skill level, I would have to probably give it about a 3, because I already knew how to do the handstand, I already knew how to stay up like I've said. So all it was just building it up and practicing it, focusing it more on the endurance of it in order to achieve it. But overall, I think from a beginner who has never done a handstand before, I probably would give it about a 2, because it is quite difficult just to actually do a handstand and hold for 5 seconds. and then to actually push and walk and keep that balance for 50 meters is pretty tricky. Next up, benefits. So highly beneficial for balance, for shoulder strength. As a person who has undergone a few injuries in the shoulder region, I was worried initially about this challenge and I thought I probably can't do handstands ever again. But doing these exercises, doing this rehab for my shoulders and pushing my shoulders, loading the shoulders, I can see that it actually has had a great benefit to my shoulders and my overall body health and my core and everything that is a part of doing a handstand. So for a benefit, obviously in the grand scheme of life, doing a handstand won't make you survive longer or anything. So because of that, I probably will give it about a 3.5, because it's beneficial for your overall body, for people who want to be fit and balanced and healthy, but not so much for everybody around the world. And finally, recommend, if you are a person who has always wanted to do a handstand or try something different and just test your body to its limit, 100%. Not even so much of doing a handstand walk for 50 meters, even just doing a handstand on the wall, a headstand, anything of that. Just, it's a whole new world being upside down. So for recommend, I will give it a 4, because I definitely recommend this to all you guys to give it a go, and especially for the benefits of your body, it is amazing. So that's pretty much it for you guys. Thank you again for following on this journey, and I will catch you guys on my next challenge, challenge 4 of my Master in a Month. Thanks, catch us on the next time.